Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's get ready. We're gonna play some Madden really early. I was gonna do it really late, but let's get ready to play here. In just a minute, I am finding some football to listen to. So let's get ready to play some Madden on this wonderful day after Christmas. So let's get ready. Let's share screen. Great. All right. It's not going to be too long of me being live. It's only going to be maybe maybe an hour, maybe 2 or 3 games. That's about it. Because there's some stuff going on tonight. So I thought I'd just come live early, give some people that are still off, and just waiting on this. All right. All righty.
It's in the game.
Okay. Let me get that out of the way. I need to fix some cable management here in the next few months. Ah, crap. I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. But we're going to play an early Madden. And then maybe later tonight, if anybody is interested, I'm going to go this live on my regular Twitch and play on the Xbox. So if people are interested, we will do that later on tonight instead of going live again. All right. Let's do this. All right, I think we are good. Hold on, everybody. There we go. Make sure this sound is all up. All right.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The city of brotherly love getting hit with some snow here as we get set to play. And away we go at the length. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down, Goff throwing. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over on their end of the field.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
1st down, all right, with Barkley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They go to Barkley again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Sailors now on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here.
180! DC! What's up?
They go play action with Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Running it with David Montgomery. He cuts it right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
At the 8-yard line.
Right playing!
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
We go tonight! Like 20, now you won! Hold on. Check. Okay.
Off play action, Goff. He's got it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Here's another carry for Barkley. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Hurts looking to throw.
at the 46-yard line.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. He could do it. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set. And let's go. Trim.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And the Eagles 1st down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
63. 180.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone.
4, 3.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
I don't have.
3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Running right, it's Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
73.
Air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
All right. All right, I lost that one. Who cares? I just wasn't focused enough on that. I could have beat him anyway, but oh well. Why is it freezing? Huh. Right.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Dak off the play fake. Look at this, going deep right away. Ryan coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be second down as they knock it away. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again is Dak. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. He'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Offense in the hurry up here. Gets it again.
And
Good
start.
tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty drops him at the one, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's second and goal. It's Barkley again, and he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. George Pickens, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Back to the air, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. All right. All right, get ready to. All right, everybody. We're going to play one more and then. All right. Maybe one more.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28. Yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. That's coming, and down he goes. Zach Bourne coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Throwing, Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Oh! That's going to be intercepted.
Sweet.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again.
I will go ahead.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. On the end around, here comes Smith. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Barkley inside handoff. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now a 2nd and 6. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley scampering home for 19 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
On play action, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. To throw is Dart. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Zach Boyd. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Off the play fake, it's Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Now, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to, but when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson, 49 yards. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it as we resume action. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in terms of defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Eagles first down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now Jake Elliott, earlier in his career, he beat these Giants with a 61-yarder from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Elliott is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes.
There.
Now he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
14. Eagles 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They're on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Here now a third down and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll run with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
10 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
On the run, it's Smith. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Hurts. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26.
63.
First down.
This is Barkley. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 130 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for him. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Score Eagles 16, Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. To throw now, Dart. And this one too low.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, here's Dart. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Dart. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's Dart. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 28 yards. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just...
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
20. Eagles, 16.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
At the 39-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
They'll run with Smith. And not much room to operate as they get this up only to about the 41. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Great. No touch.
Running right, here's Dillon. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Dillon. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 33-yard line.
73.
To the right side, this is Dillon. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. A give for Dillon running right. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Bigsby. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
24. Giants 20. Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Back to throw.
Gonna be a long throw.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. About the call to come with the blitz there in this situation.
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come out and
the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
how do you get that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
All right. I think I have time for one more game. Yeah, we got time for one more. So let's play one more and see where it goes from here. It's this one. All right. Heavy rain, wind. Let's do light snow. All right. Boom, bam, bang. Hey, 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 everybody.
Feeling like old dog watching hits I did on camera. I don't paper with a 922 G sitting on my counter. My own paper with a full of ARP sitting on the counter. Hey, you think you got more?
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape right past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Darnold looking to start with a pass. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Faking the give, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, man. That's a dot, too, bro. I don't know. Man.
Back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
Smart enough
I
to
got
know
logged
to
in.
talk
What
to
the fuck am I
him.
doing?
I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And Gary's man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. First carry, here's the Kenneth Walker to third. And he'll be taken down at the 34. From the 34-yard line here, second down and 8. Sticking with Walker on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. It's Darnold. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the audience circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Work in the middle of the field and he's got him now complete. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function through.
He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to look to throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Walker is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Again, Walker. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Now Darnold on third and goal. Touchdown! Ken Walker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the end around, here comes Smith. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley, and he'll be upended at the 33, following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's an Eagles 1st down and a gain of 11. Up the middle with Barkley. And a lane slow materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles 1st down, 18 yards. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley running right. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now Hurts going to shift it around a bit. A 1st down carry for Barkley.
Hold him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 25 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Say less.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good move. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll send the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, Walker. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as them stopping behind the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off of play action, Darnold.
Oh!
Incomplete.
I'm so weak with this fucking pass. I'm going back to the other shit. I can't pass with this shit.
Settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now they'll send Cup in motion right. And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Walker now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. The guy on defense becoming offensive.
They love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is going to be caught.
Yeah, go. I'll beat this.
And that extends their lead by 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he's going to go out of bounds, ending a great return that gets him all the way to the 30.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Heavy rushing, down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Darnold down to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this play still live. He faked the spike. Go throw it.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
Here we go, side.
They'll try and run. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A big challenge here from this far back. They're going for it on 4th
down and goal.
The final shot before the break, Darnold.
Bro, throw the fucking ball, my nigga. Oh, nah. This fucking game. The nigga, it was open. All right, bro. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're going to be fucking tight when you use this game, bro. Let me tell you that.
They'll throw now on the final play. A poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off first.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Barkley inside handoff. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's a give to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The fact that you have fun just running the ball game is fucking
Let's go for
hilarious.
2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
Old school, buddy. Old school, man.
Successful.
Yeah, we fucking dog shit.
Bumps their lead up even further.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm about to fucking put these points up in your fucking throat and you're going to be mad as fuck.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Hit on the field.
First shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Darnold. Taking the gear. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Can't use this fucking meter, man.
Here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now it's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, 79 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion. They were unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning.
But they'll start the drive here with an end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
A handoff to Barkley. And some room to run now. And a 42-yard line here. Down there. 125 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Now an audible here into something else.
Again, it's Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, lady. You go side. Yo, lady.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. After the interception, here's Darnold. Oh, that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag. That's what they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Lady.
To throw is Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to get this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Yo, the fuck around.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. This is Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Here's Hurts to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nicky Mamori. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit the other way.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
Ready!
You hadn't been taught.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down times. They've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secured. Don't turn it over.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
Wide open faces.
Inside the 20, Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Darnold wants to change it up. Here's Darnold. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now the Seahawks face a big two-point conversion attempt.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Darnold. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Seahawks 48.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Barkley. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Got some work to do, bro. You can win, but you'll never be better than me.
Yeah.
You can never be better than me. I can tell you that. You ran the game, like you ran the ball all game, brother. I can never be you. Like I could.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
All right, I got my win over him finally. So, all right, everybody. Everybody have a good night. Wally is out. I will see you guys in the next one. Everybody, hi, Joe. Everybody have a good one. I'll see you later. Adios. Too sweet. Make sure to be kind to others. And it's crazy out there. So, too sweet.